sky just opened up. It's absolutely beautiful. Amazing. Right when I got on the highway, just everything cleared up. So there's nothing more I hate than driving in the rain. Even worse, driving in the rain on the highway. Just getting stuff in your face, all this nasty grime. So perfect. Beautiful. Absolutely beautiful. Woo, Hokkaido. Looking forward to this, baby. 7 days, 6 nights, you guys. Better get your ass ready for an adventure.
Today I'll be covering nearly 450 kilometers, diving deep into the heart of Hokkaido. My destination is the Daisetsuzan National Park, where I'll spend my first night camping under the stars. That is, of course, if everything goes as planned. And as we know with any adventure, that's almost never the case.
Tire pressure was getting a little bit low. It dropped below 1.7, and I had him go ahead and spray this. We've got some air leakage for sure. It's very, very slow, but it's certainly coming out. So I had him pump it up to 2.1 bar, and this should last me until I get into KTM Sapporo.
This sucks, you guys. I got an hour and 54 minutes to get to KTM Sapporo. Yeah, I just have to be very careful as I'm risking a sidewall blowout. I've done that on my car, and it's not fun on the car, and I'm sure it's probably even it's even worse on a bike. So I really need to make sure that I don't puncture the sidewall running on this low.
Just when I thought I had left the drama of the mainland behind, I found myself back at square one, grappling with that persistent feeling of, is this it? Dismissing those waves of hopelessness, I pressed on, engaged in a race against time to repair my wheel and reach the campsite before nightfall.
So ですね。
ですね。
下の方？
こちら降りていただいた方がいいです。下が工場になりますので。
Now, it might seem a little crazy, but if you've been riding shotgun with me from the very beginning, you've probably caught on to the entertaining quirk in my life's script. That is, my good luck has an uncanny talent for colliding head-on with my bad luck, creating all kinds of messy adventure. And wouldn't you know it, like clockwork, my friends, my luck has made a grand entrance, and his name is Mr. Ikeda.
歪んでるところは歪んでるけど、全体的には歪んでないから。大丈夫だね。だから、どこですか？出てる。
After confirming they are out of stock of new wheels, Mr. Ikeda locked eyes with me and suggested the unthinkable: putting a tube in my tubeless cast alloy wheel. Now, to us stay-at-home grease monkeys, that makes about as much sense as using an umbrella on a submarine. It simply never even crossed my mind. But here, with a bent rim, it turned out to be my only ticket out of this jam. And it was an ingenious idea.
いやー、もう本当に助かりました。すごいアイディアですね。チューブ全然考えなかったんだよ。だいたいチューブはね、スポークなので、そっか、チューブできるんだ。もし友達こっちに来たら絶対場所を教えます。もし何か KTM が必要だったらこの人だよ。Thank you, Hiroshi. ありがとう。
I was lucky enough to have that guy, boy, Ikeda-san. What a thinking outside of the box kind of guy. He does off-road too, so that's probably where it comes from. You know, just he does trail stuff. So probably where it comes from. Never even thought of that. So I am good to go. No leakage. We're gonna go ahead and check my tire pressure here. Yep, 1.9, good to go. So I am heading to the motorcycle shop real quick to pick up some tire spoons, because obviously I don't have any. I also had him put in an extra one, and he was kind enough to wait, I didn't pay for anything. Okay, I paid. The guy totally forgot. To be fair, I forgot too. But cheap, 80 bucks. 80 bucks got me that work. He also adjusted my chain. I knew it was a little loose, so he tightened it up a little for me, and should be good to go on that too as well. All of that, 80 bucks. And I got a spare tube as well, so I'd say I lucked out.
Filled with gratitude for having been blessed with yet another gracious mechanic, as well as a renewed spirit, I pointed my wheels eastward, setting my sights on the foothills in hopes of capturing the breathtaking beauty of the Daisetsuzan Mountains before nightfall. And just like the closing chapter of a captivating novel, Mother Nature graced me with her finest display.
This is camping in Japan. All this stuff you can get pretty much at the convenience store. And there's always a convenience store around. I'm in the middle of the mountains, and there was a convenience store like 20 minutes away. So, just headed out there, picked all this stuff up. They got beer. This stuff is grub. Just put it in some water. Let it boil for a little bit. And you're good. Yeah, I didn't have lunch today, so I was so worried about that tire. Just killing it. I am absolutely exhausted, you guys, and I cannot wait to start tomorrow. All right, we're back on the road again here. Day 2. Gonna be heading a little bit north into the beautiful Biei region. From there, we're gonna be heading to the west coast. That beautiful coastal highway that runs along the west coast of Hokkaido. We're gonna take that down a little south, just because there's a short detour I want to see. There's a sake brewery. It's supposedly the furthest north sake brewery in Japan. From there, I'm gonna head up north. Oh my god, this is amazing. I'm just gonna keep my mouth shut.
On my way to the coast, I added a few must-see spots to the GPS, and I'll be showing you some of those spots on today's ride. First up, Shirogane Aoike, or in English known as the Blue Pond.
These trees, I believe, are famous for this area. I think they're a variety of aspen, but I'm not quite sure. I forgot the Japanese. Gunma desu ka? Gunma? Saitama. 近い。あ、1時間だよ。すごい近い。フェリー乗った？フェリー乗った。いつ乗った？あれ、でもキャンセルしたんじゃないですか？
On my way out, I crossed paths with this friendly fellow. As we exchanged stories, it became abundantly clear just how great a distance I had traveled in such a short period of time.
なのでずーっと大間町青森まで運転した。
マジですげえなこれ。
今まで1400キロです。あ、そうすごいですか。じゃあ頑張ります。みんな気をつけて頑張ってください。
Pressing on northward, I made one more stop at a sacred Ainu site. Now, in the video I mention a lake, but as you will see, it is clearly a sacred river.
So coming into Kamui Koten, which in the Ainu language is, I guess, village of the gods. And this is an ancient place where the Ainu would come and worship. And the reason why, well, you'll see why. There's small swirls in the lake, and of course they couldn't explain what that was, so it became a god.
And I think I'm gonna go ahead and take a little break here. Soak it all in and
In this captivating terrain, marked by mesmerizing whirlpools and striking rock formations, the Ainu people held a profound belief. They saw this place as the crossroads of good and evil, a point where acknowledging the balance between these forces was paramount. Annually, a special ceremony takes place here, where unique staffs known as inau, somewhat akin to the more familiar Shinto gohei, are meticulously prepared and offered to the gods. This ritual embodies the deep spiritual connection of the Ainu with the natural world, encapsulating the heart of their culture and religious traditions. Next on the agenda, I'll be indulging in another of this country's cherished traditions, sake.
We've hit the coast. So the brewery, I believe, is where, where it bends around there. Just right in that little spit that comes off. Wow, you can tell this is old. Some old school stuff.
Founded in 1902 by a former merchant, Taizo Honma, Kunimare Sake Brewery has continued to stand out as a prominent name in the sake industry, renowned for its exceptional and unique blends. Given its historical precedence, the brewery is open to the public, with short tours and a delightful tasting experience at the conclusion of your visit. If you're in the area, I definitely recommend it, especially if you've never tried a whiskey shochu.
バイクです。はい。でもここで多分昼ご飯食べるので、運転は多分1、2時間しないので、もしかしていいですか？はい。一番おすすめ。
はい。フルーティーなタイプで言うと、ここがフルーティーなんですけど、
Okay.
ちょっとここと例えば少し、酒らしいところ、いわば古いクラシックな作り方を楽しんでいただきたいなと思います。で一応今水も用意しますんで。
ありがとうございます。
はい、こちらが、フルーティーなタイプです。まず香りちょっと嗅いでみてください。
はい。美味しいですね。
ありがとうございます。でこちらが辛口で、クラシックな作り方になります。全然違うタイプですね。
確かに。
はい。
ついさっきのスコッチみたいな味がする。
焼酎なんですけど、ウイスキー風味。ちょっとこれも最後によかったら
お願いします。
はい、どうぞ。
どうも。確かに。
スコッチウイスキーの樽で寝かせてるので、
匂いだけ。
気だるの雰囲気が。
はい。 ありがとうございます。Looks pretty old fashioned too. I give it a try. It's pretty good.
In this moment, a profound appreciation washed over me for the picturesque roads, the warm encounters with people, and the rich cultural experiences of the last 2 days. But beneath it all, a sense of incompleteness gnawed at me. A feeling so visceral that I could even hear it in my 390. You guessed it, the thrill of off-road. At my first opportunity, I pulled the bike off the road and let her rip.
I see an old to go pit. So I'm gonna go check this out.